And guys, welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. This is super dark, and in about 5 minutes the building lights are going to turn off, so I may have to cut off this video wherever it is. You can see the beginnings of a sunrise back there. The horizon is turning nice and pink. Anyway, I'm super excited about my husband wanting to rejoin the living, right? Wanting to go low carb. It's hard for me because it means extra food prep. It means doing some, I've gotten so used to what I'm allowed to eat, and my husband is a super picky eater. So it makes things a lot more challenging with him. However, my husband doesn't have to be keto. He can do low carb because I can keep him at 50 total carbs or less, and allow him one cheat meal. I allow him one cheat meal a week, which means if he wants fried, he has to pick one or two items. It can't be a full-on pig fest all day long. He has to either say, I'm going to have this dessert, or he has to say he's going to have this potato, these fries, right? But I allow him one fluff meal a week. And the last time I did that for him, he ended up dropping 50 pounds in like 3 months. He felt amazing. He felt great, but he also knows that he's in for it, you know, with transitioning back to fat burning. So my husband is one of those men that from behind he does not look fat. Right? He's got a little roly-poly. He's got a little side pudge, right? But his lower body is super thin, and then but then he turns to the side or turns to the front, and he's got this just huge belly, and he doesn't drink. It's not a beer belly. It looks like a beer belly, but it's not. He's just got this big belly, which actually is even harder on his heart. So he carries all of his weight in his stomach, but he's also getting a lot of weight up here in his neck and his chin again. So he doesn't want me to vlog his journey. He doesn't care if I talk about him and talk about his journey, but he just doesn't want to be filmed. I don't know. Maybe that might change one day, maybe not. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so I'm super excited about that, but myself, I'm disappointed in myself. Here I am talking about being excited to prep his lunches, and you know what I threw in my lunchbox today? You know, lunch meat. That's what I have, and a bunch of stuff to drink. I love eggs, right? But I had no hard-boiled eggs. I didn't have time to boil eggs. I didn't really want to bring raw eggs and do microwave scrambled. So I'm like, I'm going to be eating lunch meat all day long. I did bring some cheese, though. There's that. But I've been trying to cut down on my dairy, so I don't really want to do a lot of that. So today, I'm just like, I don't like my lunch today. But I just keep telling myself I'm saving money by packing my own lunch. I'm controlling my nutrition by packing my own lunch. And I am 100% guaranteeing if I eat my own food that I'm not going to go over. I'm not going to get something that I'm not supposed to have. I'm going to control my portion sizes. Why? Because when the food is gone, the food is gone. That's it. The reason that I don't, now there's a lot of working people out there that eat in the drive-thru. Right? And there's nothing wrong with that if you can control your portions, if you can control what you're eating. But see, what happens a lot of times, because I work on the road, I work in my vehicle, and I'm not always by someplace at a certain time. Sometimes I might see my only store of the day at 10 in the morning. Sometimes I may not see a store from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. in the afternoon. What happens most of the time when I'm working, because I'm a worker, is I work, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm starving, right? It's 11, 12 o'clock, and then I'm having to go out of my way to find somewhere to eat, that has something that I can eat. And then by that time, I'm usually so freaking hungry that I eat way more than I should, right? That urge to hurry up, get something to eat because you're seriously hungry. It triggers a binge behavior in me. Okay, I'm not saying that I binge, and I'm not saying you shouldn't eat until you're full, but what I know about myself is I don't always recognize when I'm full, and I have a tendency to overeat because of my chronic history of binge eating. So when I let myself get that hungry and I finally have food, my natural instinct, my addictive instincts is to hurry up and gobble it down. I eat really super fast because I'm super hungry. Maybe I'm pressed for time. Maybe I had to drive 20 minutes out of my way to go somewhere to get something to eat. So it triggers something in my brain that says, hurry up and eat, Melanie, because you gotta get back to work and you're super hungry. So you're gonna eat 2 triple cheeseburgers. And I will order too much. And you might say, well, just order this, and when it's gone, it's gone. It's not that easy for me. It becomes a psychological thing. It becomes an emotional thing. It becomes because I'm so hungry and I don't have a lot of time, I feel like I'm deprived. It's like, I can't explain. If you've never been a binge eater, you don't understand what I'm saying. But if you've never been a binge eater, you're also probably one of those people that say, well, yeah, just eat 3 and walk away. It's not that simple when you have a history of binge eating and you have that disorder. It can get crazy sometimes. So the reason why I don't go to stores, I don't go to McDonald's, I want to take away all of the possibilities that, like, oh man, I wish, listen carefully, I wish I could have that, but that's too many carbs. I wish I could. So now I'm looking at this menu of all of these items that I can't have. Well, I can have that, but I got to order it without ketchup, without the bun, blah, 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 blah. I'm smelling the French fries. I'm smelling all the things that I want to eat. By me packing my lunchbox, I don't even have to deal with all that. I don't have to deal with any of that. So that's what I have for lunch. Now, from time to time, I will stop by a store and get a seltzer water. If I run out of anything in my lunchbox, it's usually something to drink. I typically bring myself 2 bottles of water every single day, a carbonated water, a LaCroix or a Perrier or a San Pellegrino. And then I usually bring myself a Zevia, a soda. And that's my little treat midday. You know what I'm saying? Or with my lunch. But anyway, that just works for me. You got to find what works for you. But the drive-through, number one, promotes an attitude that there's so many things. I'm looking at all of this food, right? And I'm hungry because I'm at a drive-through. I'm looking at all this food, and now I'm having to eliminate all the things I can't have. Psychologically, that plays a negative role in my head. The next thing that's happening is I'm hungry and my eyes are bigger than my stomach. I'm ordering more food than I probably actually need to be full. But because I feel like I'm pressed for time because I'm in a drive-through and I'm waiting, and maybe I drove 10 minutes to get there and I've only got a 30-minute lunch break, I feel rushed. I'm eating faster than I normally would if I'm just picking at something from my lunchbox. And then it doesn't give my brain time to register that I'm full. And it can actually feel like, to me, being rushed, it promotes this feeling that I just binged. When I actually didn't. I just hurry up and ate because it's time to go and we've only got 30 minutes for lunch. So I have found that doing my lunch every day from a drive-through is just not healthy for me. Not emotionally, not physically. Now, with that being said, are there things you can order? Yep. When I go to Wendy's, I'm lucky enough to live near 2 Wendy's that serve breakfast. They have a breakfast Baconator, which is 2 fried eggs one big spicy sausage patty, 4 slices of bacon, and 2 slices of cheese, right? So that is my go-to breakfast. Or I have a Hardee's near me that does a low-carb breakfast bowl, which is just bacon bits, cheese, scrambled eggs, and a sausage patty. And that's pretty good. That has, I think, 2 carbohydrates or 3 carbohydrates. I think the Wendy's Breakfast Baconator has 2 or 3 carbohydrates. And then if I have a choice for lunch, I'll get a Wendy's chicken Caesar salad, or I will get 2 Wendy's chicken breast grilled with nothing on them. Or I will get and ask for a packet of their Caesar dressing, salad dressing, and dip. It's almost like doing a Chick-fil-A nuggets, only you're getting a really big nugget that you've got to break into small pieces. But it feels like the grilled chicken nuggets at Chick-fil-A. And just by the way, Chick-fil-A, I love Chick-fil-A, but their nuggets are full of stuff. So you might want to check out the ingredients before you order them. It's not as simple as grilled chicken. When I don't go to McDonald's. I'm not a fan of McDonald's. Not a fan of Burger King. They got that fake smoky flavor in everything that they make. And then it causes me to like burp up acid. Like it just does something crazy to my stomach. So typically if I'm going to go out to a restaurant, it's going to be a place that serves naked wings. It's going to be a place that serves a bunless burger or has some kind of chicken salad or whatever that I can specialty order for myself. But fast food's just not a good option for me. Not with the emotions that it invokes. Let me know if you feel the same way so I don't feel like such a weirdo all the time. Like I've got all of these crazy things that happen to me, and I feel like most of you are probably looking at me going, wow, she is broken. Let me know I'm not alone. Does that feel like that to you? Or did you hear me tell my story and now you're like, that is why? You know, was there an aha moment in me sharing that with you? Let me know. I'll see you at lunchtime. It's going to be lunch meat. Guys, this is my dinner tonight. Quick and easy. I am doing Wendy's. And this is my go-to when I go to Wendy's. It's a grilled chicken salad. This simply dressed dressing is actually very low in carbohydrates. This whole entire meal that I'm showing you here is 780 calories and 10 total carbohydrates. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me today. Little helpful tips for you earlier in the video, talking about the reasons why I pack my lunch. Now today I did have a Wendy's salad on my way home, but we already knew we were eating out for dinner. I didn't expect to work late. It's just the way things happen. So I'm not saying that fast food is bad. I'm just saying that a lot of times if I don't plan my lunches, if I don't portion my foods, I, Melanie, can get myself into trouble rather quickly. It has been a long time since I've given myself a facial, so I'm way overdue. I'm gonna kind of let you go here. I had an amazing keto day today, and I guarantee you we're gonna see a weight loss tomorrow because I have had that feeling all day that like I've lost a lot of water. I feel thinner, I feel lighter. I have peed 100 times today. So I'm pretty confident in that. I don't feel as bloated today. So that is excellent. I want to thank Miss Nona Grace for the really cute card that she sent me in the mail. You are very welcome, and thank you, Miss Nona Grace, for being part of my February fitness challenge. I'm glad you finally got the gift card. So thank you for the little thank you card. Anyway, Miss Sarah asked some amazing questions. Que sera, sera. She's been following me for a very long time, and she asked some really great questions. A lot of the questions that she asked were incredibly deep questions that require more than just a minute or two to brush over. So you guys keep the questions coming, and when I get like 10 really good questions, I'll do a video. Maybe I'll include it as part of my Saturday shenanigans. I did not purposefully walk today, but I did stay active. I have walked three out of 4 days this week. So maybe we'll just call today the rest day, and then tomorrow I will purposefully walk again. So that way I'm staying with you in the March fitness. Let me know below what you've done for March. Some of you are doing absolutely amazing. Thank you for all the wonderful comments. Thank you so much, Jenna, for the email. I haven't had a chance to respond, but your email was so incredibly thoughtful. It deserves a proper response. I just haven't had time. So thank you so much for what a wonderful, uplifting email you sent me. You made my whole entire day, brought happiness to my heart, and you are, yes, my sister in Christ. So thank you very much. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.